Well, hello artists, welcome to the Impossible Kingdom, where we never know what is going to go onto our canvas. Today I have a new box of Sketchimoli, still boxed up. I'm going to open this up, get right into the cards, and see where it takes our imagination. So, inside this is our 66 cards, all different. Oops, there's some rules also. I'm going to take these cards, put them straight down on top of each other here. Yep, just like that. So each card has 66 6 words on it, and if you spin them like this, it makes them completely random. It's random anyways, even if you knew what the card is, you still completely random. Anyhow, spin it like this, and whatever comes up, I'm going to pick 3 cards. You can draw 1 or 2 or 3 of the words together. Let's see what our solo Sketchimoli is today. Turn, 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 turn. This is all mix up, and wherever you stop is what you gotta draw. Oops, I'm gonna say toilet paper. That's where it was. Toilet paper. Let's see, one more. Scales or Sunday. Which one? Scales or Sunday? And then one more here. I'm gonna put tail spikes. So, toilet paper, scales, tail spikes. Where does your imagination start? Let's find out. I think I'm gonna have a reptile's butt on this with tail spikes. Obviously it would have scales and it'll be standing on toilet paper. The first thing I'm going to do is draw this roll of toilet paper here. Something with scales is going to be standing on. I'll have the tail spikes coming down the other way. It's funny because it's sitting right on the toilet paper already. Alright, so it has 1 foot, and this foot will be sitting right here with claws. I'm going to try and make this look like a little dragon leg or something, since it needs to have scales. And the weight of this, whatever it is, will be kind of crushing that toilet paper down just a little bit. And then I need tail spikes. So this is the other leg back here, and then I'm going to need tail spikes running down that last spike will be kind of the dangerous tail spike. Alright, so I'm erasing just enough here, and then we're going to draw spikes on there. So it'll be just a dragon looking butt. So the pencil is done. Now I'm going to line this. My handy Posca. Okay, so that's the other knee kind of standing on the other side over there. So these are the belly lines here coming up, kind of like an alligator, I guess, would have. Okay. And then I'm going to have the end of this tail wrapped in, so it looks almost like a fingernail coming out of the skin. And I just need to make sure this toilet paper roll looks like a toilet paper roll. And then today, instead of using that Sharpie that I usually use, I think I'm actually going to go to I got a new set of pens here I'm going to try out. since I'm not doing water, I know that these are water soluble, so they will bleed out. So I kind of want to see what these will do. I'm gonna go a little smaller. I'm gonna use a 0.3 on these and see where it gets me. So I'm trying to do the hairline toilet paper lines here. All right, so the toilet paper lines are on, and then I'm gonna draw, you get some scales on here. So I'm gonna use this, and basically when I add these lines, it's trying to contour the shape. I'll show you real quick. So if you have a shape like that, or the same shape, if you are just put straight lines across versus the contour lines will help you, makes it look like it's actually shaped like something. It's the same shape really, but so like around these legs, I want the legs to look round, so I'm gonna start at the edge kind of round, and then I'm gonna bring it up and go back round. And we'll see how scaly we can make this look here. There. We're getting a little shape to them, and then this belly I'll continue out here a little bit, bigger kind of wrapped scales. These spikes, the tail spikes, will have a little shape to them, and that's done pretty easily just by curving some of the edges of your lines. Again, that's kind of fun. And then I'm gonna draw some of these little tiny scales on here with kind of veiny looking lines, because that's what I think scales look like. And even these are kind of following the shape of the beast leg here. All right, that kind of works for me. I think that's pretty good for what I'm gonna do on this. So we added some detail, we added some extra line work on here, and then now I'm gonna shade just a little bit more with this Sharpie. These lines will be to make it look a little darker where it needs to, rather than just the contour shape. You can still do contour lines if you want, but like the parts behind other parts, I'm just gonna shade a little bit darker. I like to keep these pretty uniform so that you know that it's just kind of, these are just kind of shape or shaders if you want. And then on the toilet paper roll, where this guy's sitting, I'm actually gonna darken this line up around the belly, so that you can tell that it's a different section. Okay, so the line work is done. I'm going to erase. And now add a little colored pencil, and we'll be on our way. So I'm gonna make this like a green, some kind of green beast here, and then that stomach will be a lighter, probably like a lighter cream color. So I like to put down a base coat of my main color, and then I'll come back and shape it with highlights and lowlight. But the median color I like to kind of put down first. So I'm getting some good green on here, and then like I said, I'll be coming back in. I'm gonna put some of this lime green on here, some of these highlights. I like that electric looking color, looks extra bright. At least on here it does. I don't know if it does on the video, but here it does. So the tips of the spikes will have that color of green. Now I need a darker green for the shadows. As you can see, I kind of like to color quickly but efficiently, which means I put a lot of color on quick. I like how these colors are mixing together. And remember, when you shade stuff, it will automatically put other stuff forward. So like these side spikes, if I'm shading around them, it can actually add a little bit of shape and tells your eye which one is in front here. So I like this. I like this color. What is that? 989. Prismacolor 989. Okay. Now I need a truer shadow color. Usually shadows are cooler colors. Since green is kind of cool, I'm gonna put blue. You can also put purple in the shadows sometimes, and it just helps deepen the shadows without adding black. Black can muddy your colors a little bit. So this will keep the colors pretty bright, but it'll add what I need on here. So I'm gonna add yellow to some of this. I'll make these spikes yellowy for now, then I'll try and add white to them in a minute. that. Inside of the paper towel roll needs to be a cardboard color, kind of like cardboard. So we have paper towel roll and this actual toilet paper. I'm gonna use white and this cream white, which is 1068, or it's called French gray. I'm gonna add a little white to the belly here as promised, and then I purposely added some green in there already, so this will kind of work to blend that. You'll see how that looks kind of neat. Yep, that looks pretty neat. Okay, so that's white on there. I'm gonna put a little white on these tail spikes, just a hair, so those feel like they stand out a little. And if you have too much color on there, kind of like I'm getting a lot of color already, it works more as a blender sometimes. So it's up to you to go back in with your colors and put the right color that you need back in there, like so. Part of the reason I like these pencils is because they have a nice wax to them, so they blend easier. If you have, usually your pencil though will have a different feel to it depending on who makes it, and I've learned which pencils I like. You have to learn which pencils you like. Whoa, I want my pencil. I'm known for breaking those. I'm gonna pick up a gray. Actually, do the same thing here. This gray will help me shade on this white a little better. And I'm just trying to add a little dimension to this TP. And erase a little bit of this colored pencil if I can. A few spots here. Whoa, I don't want that eraser. I'm breaking everything. And come in with the blue again. All right. So we have some more shadow on there. And the last thing I'm gonna do is add this Posca white for any highlights or, you know, shiny looking stuff. It helps to give a little separation when you need it. This is about all I'm gonna do on my tail spikes, toilet paper with scales. I like how it turned out. It looks kind of cool, has lots of good color on there. I did not guess I would be drawing this morning, but I did. Hopefully you did, and hopefully you cracked open your imagination, drew something new, something wild. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.